Welcome to Switch TV, where we bring the multifarious shenanigans, raw and uncut. Exactly. Yeah. Before we get into this beautiful topic, we're about to talk about, we're about to share, because it's getting serial. Okay, in the field. Exactly. Why I wouldn't say hot day. Yeah. Cheers. And I'm going to cheers. It's a little come with a little wine. Cool wine. Yes! I'm over here wine. I'm over here wine. I'm over here wine. I'm gross. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes, right. Yes, sir. You the same. Yeah, hurry up and sip. It's time to get to it. That's dangerous. Yeah! I was supposed to sound like Cisco off that wood. Yeah, shut up. We know. This point. Yeah. Mouth. Is bro? Is it? Yes. And today's beautiful name for this topic that needs to be touched on. It's called Heedful. And if you need us to look up the definition for those who don't know, because we're all here learning. Everybody doesn't know everything like they think. So let's give you the context clues. We'll give you the antonyms and synonyms. Okay. Example. All the above, really. Okay, here we go. Heedful. Taking heed, attentive. Okay. Heedful of what they are doing. Okay. It's a big thing. To take heed, that's a big key phrase that I know a lot of people that will use, especially when we're little. Take heed. Okay. So we're talking about thank you. Be heedful. Okay. Paying attention to your surroundings. Exactly. So we decided to put it as this title because of the things that we've been seeing lately and how diluted the population really is, and what the mass media is spreading. Unaware, unconscious, a lot of people are, especially when it comes to gender and sexuality. There's only two genders in this world. Men and women. That's it. Men and women. And both men and women have divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Both. Okay. Both. You got to know how to balance both. That's what the meaning is to that. But but in this day and age, they use that shit to their advantage, and they try to do humiliation tactics and take the innocence from the pure. Okay. Which is the children. Okay. Hint, hint. Doing shit like that to harvest energy. Have these kids fucking confused in the fucking head. Thinking that it's okay. If you didn't grow up looking at shit like that and watching shit like that, your kids damn sure don't need to be watching that. 333. Wow. Okay, so this is from the notes that we have taken, because we also seen one celebrity in particular that we can care less about, but I've seen, people on Twitter and all the other shit that they always talking about certain shit. So basically this particular celebrity was talking about the LGBTQ community and how everybody, quote unquote, ain't who they say they are, because she damn sure ain't who she says she is. Okay. So yeah, you're trying to expose, but you're also getting exposed in the same thing because you are doing the same thing as them. Allegedly trafficking too. So, sexual trauma can be attributed to children or even adults seeking comfort in same-sex relationships, or as they say back in the day, being fast, because that's what we always heard when we were younger, being fast or smelling their piss. Yes. Okay, that is a big thing. Are you smelling your piss? Okay. Like they say, some traumas people, not everybody are born and become just evil because of the things that they've been through. Some people work on themselves, work on themselves and still exude kindness no matter the things that they've been through, no matter the traumas and circumstances. Okay. There's a few people that have been through a lot of things and they still came out awesome, very humble. Okay. Just like when they say that, what's the word for men that are, feminine, but they date women, like they just have them traits. Yes, okay. Yes.
a man being born with feminine ways.
That's because when it comes to like that stuff like that, most of the time it's because the man was brought up by nothing but women.
Yeah, okay.
His mama, his aunts, and grandma, you know.
Okay, just like they said, unfortunately, society will tell him or her that she is gay and isolate them so they can choose that exact path, and that's not a good thing because that's not what's right. True to nature. That's what we're going by. Nature things. Natural. What is of the universe, exactly what is of Mother Gaia in true form, in true sense. Okay, energetically, whatever kind of way, but it all boils down to spiritually, energetically. Okay,
frequencies.
Exactly. Them building off of trauma, you know, them especially not a lack of a strong male role model. That's when that happens.
Lack of a role model. Period.
Exactly.
They're getting caught by
what they're putting onto them is mental illness because that is something that isn't of the light, that isn't of the divine. At the end of the day, okay, you got to get out of this 3D realm. Move much balance. Your heart is light as a feather. And doing things that is of the divine.
Like the Egyptians said, yes, your heart has to be light as a feather.
Okay.
Means you have to be balanced.
At the end of the day, when you're around this world, it's a lot of motherfuckers that really don't like themselves. That's why they continue to project onto other people. You can walk into a room and be the fucking ray of sunshine that people need, and it's always going to be one motherfucker trying to send you the evil eye just because they fucking mad and they don't love their own self and they're trying to heal their own self.
They want to stay stuck. Attention.
In karmic ways, karmic patterns, karmic cycles.
Toxic.
Okay? Motherfuckers need to go heal. They're too grown. Okay? At this point. So the things that go along with this world today, we're going to be breaking down the 7 deadly sins that goes along with it. And we're going to give you, I guess, the ancient name that actually goes with it. Okay? Not only the terms for this day and age. Okay? Okay. For less, it's luxuria. That's the word for it. Intense sexual desires that lead to fornication. You know, like those, like when you go on damn Twitter, you can't go on Twitter without seeing fucking porn on there. It's fucking ridiculous. It's really sad.
Wow.
Those getting out of control. Looking at naked women, objectifying women. Women do that themselves these days. So, which is, I mean, shit. It's the situations and the predicaments.
Yes.
Okay.
Surroundings.
Gluttony, gula, overconsumption of everything, and most of the time it can be food, which ends up in waste. So things that pertain to like junk food, eating frequently, you know, snacking constantly, or highly processed foods. Okay.
You gotta eat your vegetables and fruits.
Okay.
That's what that means.
That's what keeps you strong,
You
really.
can still call it eat what you want, but make sure you get your greens in.
Exactly, at the end of the day. That's why it's good to at least do vegetarian or vegan at least twice a week if you can. And once a week at least helps the earth. But if you can do more,
you know what helps the earth even more? Doing it 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay.
Like the vegans and vegetarians already do.
That ain't trying to say that somebody's better than you. No. But these days you can't be eating meat because they process every fucking thing.
Everything has chemicals in it. Everything is man-made.
Thank you. Anything of man, that's a no-no. Okay. The next one, greed, which is arvitia. Uncontrolled desire to gain material possessions, money, cars, houses, hoes, all that.
Clothes,
low vibrational shit. Exactly. That's what that means. Wanting more, buying to impress others, expensive clothes, feeling what you have isn't enough. That's what the negative traits of that. Okay. And the next one is sloth. And it's ashdia or something like that. That's how they say. Laziness in the following. Damn. Did I do it wrong? Okay, there we go. Laziness in the following spheres, whether it be spiritually, mentally, or physically. So the things that go into that is not believing in a higher power.
Yes.
That's hedonism and atheism. Okay. The next one is wrath, which is ira, the uncontrolled feeling of anger and rage, as in telling men that they can literally move off their emotions and do as thou wilt, when it's really not. That's not the case, because that's going to fuck you in the end.
You got to go off the spiritual law.
Not being able to control yourself, mentally, sexually, all that goes into that. Not being able to accept yourself as you are, or to be impulsive in all things that you do. And it's not good to that. It's always good to think before you speak, like you say, and think before you do something, because every cause has an effect.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm learning this every day.
Yes. The second to the last one is envy, which is envidia.
Envious.
Yes, being resentful towards the traits or possessions of someone. So you see somebody having something that you like.
I want that.
Low vibrational shithoes that think they can steal somebody's destiny, and bet you can't do that.
No. If you breaking so many spiritual laws, honey.
So many. And it's unfortunate for you. Okay? Using social media in a negative light, feeling not enough, comparing yourself to others, feeling like material possessions are the most important thing on this planet, and it isn't.
It's not.
Okay?
It really isn't. Getting yourself there mentally,
just as
physically,
quickly as you can get it is as quickly as you can lose it. Okay. And the last one is pride. Is superbia. Okay. It's putting one's own desires, urges, and wants before others.
That's why you hear other people say, "I put others before myself." That's because they're worried about people's happiness. They want to make sure people are good before they're good, and I understand that.
Okay. That's one of the traits we get from our mom, you know. Because our mom is always giving to others, always making sure she does for others, and sometimes those that have good hearts don't get that same energy in return. Okay. And another thing that the 7 capital virtues that you should start adding into your daily life, and it's going to be the more positive to the 7 deadly sins. So for lust, it will be chastity. Gluttony will be temperance. Greed will be to charity. Sloth is to diligence. Wrath is to patience, as envy is to gratitude, and pride is to humility. Okay.
We're doing everything.
Girl.
I'm gonna see a shoot technician. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And to end this, we're gonna basically read you something that we have basically been going over, been doing research on, looking on more videos on, and it's basically a part of the books that we're taking out of the Bible.
There are so many books, but the main one of the main ones that people need to read is the Book of Enoch. Okay. That has a lot
that comes into explaining the 10 heavens. And so one of the quotes that stuck out to us was when Enoch got to the 3rd heaven and to the basically negative part of that part, because it's 2 parts to the 3rd heaven. Okay. So this is a place, this is going to be an eternal reward. Okay. So just listen, and we're going to end the video. Those who practice on the earth sin which is against nature, of witchcraft, enchantments, divinations, trafficking with demons, who boast about their evil deeds, stealing, lying, insulting, coveting, resentment, fornication, unaliving people, and those who steal the souls of men, secretly seizing the poor by the throat, taking away their possessions, enriching themselves. Sounds familiar? From the possessions of others, defrauding them, who, when they are able to provide sustenance, bring about the death of the hungry by starvation. And when they are able to provide clothing, they take away the last garments. Of the naked who do not acknowledge their Creator, but bow down to idols which have no souls, which can neither see nor hear, vains God, constructing images, and bowing down to vile things made by hands. For all this place has been prepared as an eternal reward. Okay. Just sit with that. Like you say, you got to take everything with a grain of salt, do your own research. We're just giving you information that we have learned. Okay? Because that's what we're here for every day. You'll be the teacher and the student.
Not only are we students, we are teachers as well. Okay?
Exactly. At this point.
I love learning new things each day, and you should strive to do that. Grow spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally at the highest white light.
At this point.
Yeah.
Teacher TV will be back.
What another?